going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jermaine Fire himself, Halfpint once again. Today we finally have the release date of the game. We also have more of the reveal of Pandora, the scenes of the game, and much other news. If you guys are excited for today's video, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below for more content just like this, because I plan on doing more than just news content, so stick around for that. But in the meantime, let's get straight into the meat and potatoes of today's video. Also, I'm sorry if I don't sound as enthusiastic. I'm still trying to recover from losing my voice a couple days ago, so I will do my best to do you guys due diligence, because the release date's here. It's right here, it's right in front of me. So the very first thing we can see right away is the release date of Subverse, March 26th, 2021. That is just over a month away. We are very close. Probably less than that, because February is not a full month, so I mean, we're right there, dude. We're almost there, so I'm kind of curious to see what else we're gonna see when Subverse comes out. I'm kind of just rambling right now because I wasn't prepared today to see this whenever it came out. So I mean, here we are, Subverse release date. Yeah. So let's get into the rest of the dev update real quick. For additional information regarding release and what to expect, make sure to check our Dev Diary 34 if you haven't already, which we covered in the past. We provided a detailed release FAQ there that covered all the questions we've received up to this point. Also note that more details such as the pricing and platform distribution and other than Steam Early Access will be announced very soon. With that being said, there also is more content for me to cover, so again, I will be covering more of previous Kickstarters I never got around to in future videos, especially on the build up to Subverse. There's a lot of videos I got to make to build up Subverse. Now that we have the official release date, so it's pretty damn close. Up first, Pandora open wide. The post goes on to say, today we're going to be taking you on a detailed tour through Pandora, the primary system of poon pounding you'll spend plenty of hours playing within Subverse. First, you'll need to visit the captain's quarters, give the bed a click to start your session. And here they have a little photo they provide to show you what that looks like. They've also shown this inside the ARC video going through the inside the Mary Celeste. Again, breakdown right here if you want to check that out. Then select the waifu you'd like to pay you a visit from the ones that you have been fully recruited to your team. Pandora is tied directly to the progression system of the game. As waifus take part in missions, they earn experience points. These experience points lead to devotions, and each level of devotion gives you points to spend on unlocking the scenes of your choice. Think of Pandora like a coin-operated FAP theater, and Pooter points are the currency that you can use to purchase hand-holding scenes. Hand-holding, that's that way of censoring it. You can see your total PP and pink box in the bottom left corner. Pandora allows you to become your very own director and assemble the sequence of your dreams. Want more foreplay? Unlock and slot in some foreplay scenes to set the mood. Non-Xenos? Skip those scenes and spend your PP on one-on-one scenes with the captain instead. Want to end with a big finish? Save up for a nice pop shot scene and thank the waifu appropriately. We'll have a nice selection of scenes to launch with, and we'll be adding more and more scenes with each update to flesh out the system and allow you to mix and match to your specifications. And once again, they also provide another photo of what it looks like when you're set up the scenes, but they also blur out the stuff so we can't see more of the details. We're gonna go ahead and continue with the post. I'll give more of my thoughts once we reach the end of the video. The post goes on to say, now comes the part where you put together your sequence. Note that there are two types of Pandora scenes, and they are specified by their card color. Keep an eye out with the scenes with yellow borders. They are extra special premiere scenes that we cooked up in our porn lab with the help of our loyal space whales. We don't want to spoil you too much, but we think these will definitely be the highlight of your Pandora adventure. Here's a lovely preview of one such premium scene, and I cannot show that on YouTube. I apologize. Tasty. Love the extra action going on here. Yeah. Heads up though. The only way for me to keep this video on YouTube is to censor certain parts of the video, so I apologize about that. However, if you want to have your name at the end of the videos in the future, ask some questions that have answered inside of videos, or man, if you just want to support me in the long term, or get some uncensored versions of videos like this, for example, support me on Subscribestar, which will be linked down below, and you get some free perks, and support Piney Boy to help me make more content. So no one's obligated to, but that sort of stuff helps me continue to make content. So link is down below if you do want to go ahead and help out. Totally up to you guys. By the way, content is always coming for you guys regardless. Always, always, always. Now, that being said, let's get into today's update. Speaking of premium content, there's something important you should know. Once you've completed a waifu's recruitment mission, you get one premium scene right off the bat to get your collection going. To unlock the rest, you'll have to train them up. Once a scene is unlocked, it's available forever. There are no boosts, and premium scenes cannot be bought with microtransactions, so you'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and play the game. If you can't decide what you want to see, hit the good old randomization button and let the game build a FAP gauntlet for you. You can also save scene combinations you really like and load whenever you want. As you guys saw from the beta, when you hit the pause button, there's a little Pandora button. You can literally do these whenever you want. If you have the scenes, you can do it in mid-game, no delay. I guess you technically don't have to go to the bed in the captain's quarters. Here's another picture, which is kind of censored, but I'm not chancing it at all. It's looking, tasty. Love the red. Love the red. Once you hit launch, you will find all of the player options on the left. You can access the sequences you've chosen here and play out the scene in any order you wish. We've made working with Pandora single-hand friendly for obvious reasons. Nice. Something the team is really proud of is the fact that Pandora runs real-time in Unreal Engine. We did not elect to go with the pre-rendered route to give the system much more flexibility for the end user. The next dev diary will feature the rollout of the patent hype train. Be there as it leaves the station because we're going to unload a cartridge load of cool promo stuff that we've been dying to show you all. Sincerely, Mr. Kristoff. Thoughts? I think March is a good release date for Subverse, considering the fact that Mass Effect got pushed from the first quarter to the second quarter. There's not too many releases within the first quarter, too many big releases within the first quarter for Subverse to rival up against, so there's a pretty big chance for Subverse to get a spotlight once it releases. And again, this is the first 6 chapters of the game, and they will be releasing more chapters as they are ready to unleash more of those, and they're probably going to continue to do it in bundles like they're doing right now, releasing the first 6 chapters. That being said, they've also announced that they'll be releasing more scenes as more updates come in the future. Now, is that just for releasing more chapters, or will there be more after the full game releases? We'll have to wait and see when that time pops up. We do know that when the game first comes up, we're going to have Demi, Lily, and Killy, and those will be the ones that you can romance, of course, and the other ones will be coming in the future. Now, we might actually get some extra scenes with these first 3 characters as more chapters release. I don't know. That'd be a question I'd have to ask one of the developers and see what they give out for that. I'm sure they'll also release more FAQs as well. And there's other ones that we can also go back and look more into that I never had full time looking into or dissecting into a video. As for Pandora, for one, it's accessible. You can do it at any point in the game. You can either do it straight from the pause menu, or you can access it whenever you're in the Mary Celeste. So whatever you're doing in the game, you can access Pandora whenever you want. The only question is, what scenes do you have? You have to go and acquire certain scenes, premium scenes when you acquire and rank up waifus, so on and so forth. So it looks like there is kind of a bit of a grind to the game. I don't imagine they'll make it like, too grindy like a live game service, but grindy as in it gives you something to do. You're not going to get it as soon as you boot up the game, which I look forward to. I want a reason to keep playing Subverse as much as possible. Pandora being tied directly to the progression system, once again, very good. He talked about this during the ARC video, where this sort of stuff is tied more with the devotion levels that you get with each waifu. The more that you play with that waifu on certain missions, the more their devotion goes up, and the more likely you'll get Pandora scenes out of them. Now, can you get Pandora scenes by randomly acquiring stuff from planets? I don't know. That'd be interesting to see. Maybe there'll be like some secret scenes you have to go find. I don't know how that would work technically. I think it'd be funny, but I don't know how likely something like that would be. I would assume it's coming straight from ranking up, or talking to them would unlock those scenes. I imagine talking to the wife as much as possible unlock that sort of stuff. They've tried really hard on developing these characters, and there's been hundreds and hundreds of pages for this game. Talking to voice actors and developers, they have all told me that there is a massive amount of dialogue for this game. So I mean, it's not going to be a short game, that's for sure, which I'm very glad to hear. They're putting some extreme quality into this game. And once again, this game is fully voice acted, making Pandora itself ease of access, one-handed, understandable. Have a nice day. These photos are nice. They're They're juicy. They're great. They're good photos. Actually, jokes aside, I can show a little bit of this last one. I'm gonna have to censor it a little bit, but I do want to say, notice just the quality inside of this. Very, very clean. We're expecting good quality out of these scenes regardless because they're known for this. They made plenty of movies beforehand, and that was the whole point of this game, was these specific scenes. So of course they're gonna look damn good, but like actually seeing it in execution is nice. This is definitely really nice, and considering the fact that they made the decision to have the characters be real time and not pre-rendered, that's actually a really community-friendly choice as well. If players decide to change the models by making a mod or something like that, that means because these are done in real time, if you do change the model, it would change it in the scenes as well because they're not pre-rendered. Very, very good choice. I wonder what it took or what cost it was at to make these scenes work, but I'm glad to hear that they did these in real time and not just pre-rendered sequences. Pre-rendered never, ever ages well, especially when resolutions on computers get better, and that's basically future-proofing the game. So good work on the side of Foe. And with that, that is the update. So March 26th is the release date of Subverse. Let me know what you guys think down below. I will be making more videos breaking down some of the previous Kickstarters I never got around to. I'm actually halfway through one video at the moment before they just release this release date update. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe down below for those. Once again, subscribe star, link down below if you want your name at the end of the videos for your support, as well as uncensored version of these videos. Thank you all for watching. Long time, but not a hard time. And I'll see you guys next time.